On May 15th, the squadron was stopped just short of its goal by a battery atop 200-foot-high Drury's Bluff, commanded by Colonel Custis Lee, Robert E. Lee's eldest son. In a scene reminiscent of the artillery duel at Fort Donelson in February, Lee's men, who were safely out of range of the Monitor's guns, battered the heavily armored Galena with plunging fire and drove the gunboats back downriver. By late May, McClellan's forces were drawn up along the Chickahominy River northeast of Richmond. Some units were within 10 miles of the city, close enough to hear church bells ringing there. McClellan eagerly awaited McDowell's corps, which Lincoln had promised him for the assault on the capital, but those plans were upset by Confederates under Major General Stonewall Jackson, who was waging a brilliant campaign in Virginia's Shenandoah Valley that rekindled fears for Washington's safety as the struggle for Richmond neared its climax. Jackson, who never had more than 17,000 men, outmaneuvered much larger federal forces by driving his foot cavalry troops, who marched up to 35 miles a day, relentlessly across the terrain he knew far better than his foes. Old Jack is a hard master, one of his men complained, but they soon recognized that hard marching brought swift victories and held down casualties which Jackson could ill afford. As he said one evening before ordering his men back on the road after 2 hours' rest, "I am obliged to sweat them tonight, that I may save their blood tomorrow." That's Stonewall Jackson, Major General Stonewall Jackson. "I'm obliged to sweat them tonight, that I may save their blood tomorrow." May 15th, 1862.